Hello everyone, welcome to the Parrot Teacher. I'm David and today's topic is going to be about passive bonding. Now passive bonding is one of those often overlooked training techniques and bonding techniques, but it is oh so important, oh so useful. So I thought it'd be useful to do a video just on this topic so we can explore it a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about what it is, how you can apply it, and then talk about more active bonding techniques you can use afterwards. So what actually is passive bonding? Well, passive bonding is a bonding technique where you don't actively interact with your parrot. That means no eye contact, no treating through the bars, no putting your hands in there, nothing like that. It is just what the name implies, passive. So through this, you're just sitting near your parrot, you're just being in their presence, but not interacting directly. This could be through just scrolling on your phone while you're walking around, could be doing your chores, it could be just sitting near them and reading a book, watching my videos, or just scrolling social media, etc, etc. Anything that's not a direct interaction with them, but still being near enough to them that you're in their presence and they're in yours. Now you may ask me, just sounds like just sitting around doing nothing. However, you are actually doing something through doing passive bonding. You're building a form of trust with your parrot. Your parrot knows that you're going to be around them, but you're not going to try and directly interact with them. That means you're not going to be thrusting your hands at them, you're not going to be pressing your face to them, not going to do scary things. And it's especially useful when you first bring your parrot home, because there's a temptation when you first bring your parrot home to do all those things, like you want to treat them, you want to interact with them, they're your new feathered friends, you want to do everything and have fun with them. However, to them it's just a completely different environment. To them, they've just done the equivalent of move states, countries, you know, it's not their home yet, it's yours, and you may feel like it's your home, but they don't feel like that yet, and they need time to get used to it and adapt. And that's where passive bonding is useful, because they can get used to everyone in the household, they can get used to you, get used to the environment without anything too scary happening. Passive bonding is also something you can practice going forward as well. For example, if you have a break in trust, maybe something's gone wrong with the travel carrier, or when they've been out on a harness, maybe they've had a scare when they've been out and about and lost some confidence in you or just the environment. That's where passive bonding comes in again, because you're not forcing them to do anything. So you're just sitting near them, letting them be out and about if they're a bit more confident at that stage, or just letting them be in a cage and you're sitting near them and just giving them some comfort through your presence. It is such a useful technique, and it sounds so simple, but regularly doing it can be just so useful for their confidence and yours, because it almost establishes a boundary. So as I said a minute ago, they know what's happening, they know you're not going to be forcing interactions with them, and once you've established that form of trust, you can then go forward to do more active forms of bonding if they've just come back, or if you're trying to restore trust through treating, etc. So that means just treating through the bars, doing some sort of training, maybe getting them to try and do some stepping up if they just come back, all sorts of things like that. And it's just a great way of starting your bonding process, or just reaffirming it down the line. So just to reiterate a little bit with Pickles' help, there's many ways you can practice passive bonding. It just means not directly interacting with your parrot or making eye contact. It can be just scrolling on your phone, going around your daily routine, but maybe in a more mindful, quieter manner, doing some chores, just sitting around them and just like maybe watching television, all of those sorts of things. And it's not feeding through the bars or being very active. Now, something else I want to mention as well, in the context of broken trust or a new bird being in the house, each parrot is an individual and they will react in different ways. So for example, one parrot may be ready for active bonding much quicker than another. You may have to do a day's passive bonding with one parrot because they've been like hand reared and they're very confident. You may have to do it for a lot longer with another one. So bear in mind, each parrot is an individual. So just keep everything tailored to your parrot. Watch how they react, look at how they behave, and tailor everything to them, because it's all should be at their own pace. I also have a written blog on our business website, Best Behaved Birds, which I'll leave a link for in the description. I go into a bit more detail in passive bonding in there, and you can just read it at your leisure. But otherwise, this video covers pretty much everything you need to know. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found a short video on passive bonding useful. I know I've covered the topic in other videos on bonding. However, I thought it would be useful to do a dedicated video. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, from me and the very chatty Pickles, take care and have a really good day.